Welcome to Inner Peace Arts Unscripted. I'm James Coleman, your host. I'm a writer. I write at innerpeacearts.wordpress.com. You can check it out. It's on personal development, spirituality, social change. Today is an interesting day. The topic is kind of making changes stick and kind of a little bit of self-talk. So we'll figure it out as we go along. It's semi-scripted today because, I don't know, it just feels semi-scripted. It may or may not be. I'm just sitting here talking. That's what I do. That's why it's called unscripted. And also it's semi-coordinated. Like I just posted a article on innerpeacearts.wordpress.com on making changes stick. And then afterwards, I was thinking about that and thinking about some things I wanted to accomplish, and I said to myself, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know I'm going to do it. And then I realized that for a sensitive like myself, who's sensitive to the things that are said and they get in and they get programmed and the body expresses them, that I actually couldn't say that. I had to stop saying to myself, I don't know how I'm going to do it. And maybe there's someone out there who's like me in that sense, that can't continue to say things like themselves, say things like that to themselves and get it and move forward. I realize that forward momentum is with the positive statements, and I'm going to read some of the changes that I had to make to a statement that flowed naturally. Like the statement, I don't know how I'm going to do it, flowed naturally, and I'm realizing that now I'm going to change that flow. So you guys are going to be seeing this change happening over the course of watching this series. But the things to say to myself now are, I'm going to be reading a little bit here. I do know what I have to do. I build on what I know to do. What I know is enough to get me to the next step. What I don't know, what I know I don't know, fuels me to find it. If I can ask a question, I get an answer. So we can see a different style of self-talk. And I am working on a larger volume on self-talk. But here you can see a little bit of the strategy, moving from saying I don't know how to saying I use what I have to get what I want. I do know what I can do now. I'm aware of what I can do now. And this is part of the process of making a change stick, right? There's something you want to accomplish. You have to fight through those forces of not you in the world out there that are contrary to your agenda. You have to work through it. You have to stick through it. You have to get past the negative feelings, and get past the fact that it didn't happen the way you wanted to, and move on to what I talk about in the article, controlled certainty or controllable certainty. That's what you can do. It's pretty much all you can do. And it's with that controllable certainty that you actually create things around you and keep that momentum going to finally break things into a new state of persistence that you like, right? You have to use the state of persistence that you have to create a new state of persistence. You can't dog the state of persistence you have now and say, oh, okay, I can't do this, or I can't do that. This is not going to work. It doesn't work that way. And get no magic here. Just keeping with the persistence, keeping with the turnaround, right? Again, I said, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But that's not true, is it? See, there's another aspect of it. It's not true. I know something. I may not know it all, but I don't. No one knows it all. So that's irrelevant, and we don't go there. So we avoid irrelevance. I do know something. I have something. Whatever that something is, that's the something that I have. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention here, which is semi-related, is on how, well, it's related in terms of how we make changes stick. And changes stick by repetition and by being around people that are making changes stick, and being around people that are continually feeding you things, concepts, ideas, energies, vibrations that support your agenda. This is extremely important. And for some people, these relationships flow naturally. For others, they don't, and they have to find, people, I guess people like me, where, hey, this is what I do for a living, and you work with me, and you find that these changes come about. You listen to the videos, you read the blog, and for deeper things, things that are particular to your situation, you need to have that direct face-to-face interaction. And I don't think there's anything wrong with paying for that, because the culture certainly pays to keep you in a certain loop of thought. And breaking it sometimes is not as easy. And listen, I would prefer that I didn't have to have this job, right? But that's, it's the nature of the beast. And so that's it. This was very exciting. I hope you guys learned a lot from this, and that you've taken something away that's really, really valuable. Once again, I'm James Coleman, inner peace artist, writer. Check out the blog. Write me at innerpeacearts@protonmail.com, and hopefully things are going well and going better for you. And that's it. Have a really, really fantastic day.